Sangye Drupasho Smoky Doki. Yeah, so after the next class, okay, and everyone is invited to come for the photo.
Invited.
I would say required.
For the photo. Stare at the sun.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta get some sunglasses.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I have some.
I lost mine.
Okay. All right, here we go. Do you have some questions for us? Hello, questions?
Okay, so we're in this section of the text where Chandi Lama is talking about the existence of outer objects from the point of view of the mind-only school, right? And he pauses to say, no, maybe we should know a little bit more about what outer object means to the different philosophical schools. So, in general, what do the two objectists schools believe about whether outer objects exist?
Yes.
Come on, get serious.
See, they exist.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was not a bad answer, actually. That was on my bike ride yesterday.
Wow. That's pretty.
Oh, sorry.
Right, yeah.
What do the two lower schools say? Huh?
It's plain to see.
It's plain to see they exist as outer objects.
Yeah, basically. Well, what's your answer?
It's plain to see they exist as outer objects. And the
Okay.
next question is, what do the detailists say? More specifically, what do the detailists say about what's going on when we see an outer object?
Magic bridge.
Magic bridge.
Yeah, are you talking about the chair? Space, right? Space is it's produced by our karma.
They don't need a medium?
Without any.
Exactly. Contact without a medium.
Good.
With the what?
Sense power.
Eye sense power. Right. So the eye sense power comes into contact with the object without a medium.
What's a debate that comes out of that?
Then you can see something that's miles away without, just
Yeah. If it's not coming across the air to me,
Why is there differences in
yeah, then why can't I see something equally well if it's far away?
Right.
And they're not saying through a wall. They're not saying that. They're just saying if I stand outside and I put a orange juice cup on a mountain, then why can't, if it's all coming from karma, why can't I see it that as clearly as if it's in my hand?
Now, come on, I can only see the big E and not the little.
Yeah. Oh, you want the, somebody wants the cursor fixed, by the way. Okay.
And then what did the sutra say is going on when we see something?
Sutrists. Oh,
That the object those images.
So say it in a way that what's going on with us when we see something.
the object
Perceive
doesn't
the images the object is throwing.
The eye consciousness, right? That replicates of the object are appearing to the visual consciousness.
Okay.
Through a medium or without a medium?
medium. These guys get a medium.
Yeah, the image means, the replicate of the image is the medium.
Yeah. Yeah. It's throwing off copies of itself
That's the
to your
difference
eye.
between them and Vaibhashika?
One of the differences.
Well, they're talking about eye consciousness versus eye power.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Whether that was on purpose or not, I don't know. Probably.
Yangche?
Is it the distance?
Separated at a distance.
Right, okay.
It doesn't. I originally said the distance was separated. That wasn't clear. It is to a distance. It exists at a distance. It's called gyangche. Even though che means cut, it means separated by a distance.
And what does
Okay.
yang mean? Just a
Yang means far away.
okay.
I knew that.
Now make this straight.
Oh yeah, the choke is like the choke in Nasanga's name, right?
Oh, what's tuk?
Choke is like choke, or is it to me?
It's similar to talk. Yeah,
similar
to meet,
talk.
to run into.
Bread?
Che, come on, Su Gang had
Tre,
che.
like extension or.
No, that's true.
That's
He had che
half.
in the discussion of the links. If I have to tell you one more time, I'm going to break your hands too.
No.
Che.
Someone help
Okay,
me.
decide which hand you want. Touch.
Gonna
Make contact.
show some-
Okay. Why did we have it in Su Gang's text?
Because the cause and the effect.
Just do the 12 links, actually make contact. We discussed it yesterday in the DCI class. All right.
Contact without a medium.
Now name.
A little bit. Tuesday.
Yeah, just a bit. Teeny weeny. Teeny weeny
Okay.
in colloquial
You'd
English.
like Chum
Tiny. Teeny weeny.
You could see like
Thank you.
Chum Sam could be a thing.
What's another idiom? Itsy bitsy. Itsy bitsy. If you say that, your American English is perfect. Itsy bitsy. It means 轻say.
I mean, very small.
Tiny. 非常小.
Or
小小兔子非常小。对。
itsy bitsy
You can
teeny.
have it plain.
No.
But there was a song about it which is bad, so you have to be careful. Okay. Okay, here we go.
It was bad in 61.
Yeah, I mean, most of those people are dead.
Finally is again.
All right, Adam has the plane. How about Phil, because you're next to her, but still talk loud, okay? Utpala? I'm just repeating this one sentence from last time, because it's the beginning of a subject.
Young do Chen Wang shake human day. Do Chen Chame Sape Rakba de Chiro Dun do.
Extremely nice pronunciation. Okay, we are talking about the sutrist view. I just peeked to make sure. Dilchen, you know. Adam. Atom, not Adam. Wang Shiki Yu Minbei.
They're not the object of your eye sense consciousness.
Yeah, your
Sense.
or neither your hand or your okay. A human's sense awarenesses cannot detect atoms. They're too small. In the second school. Okay. Therefore, things are made of clumps. Rakba here means rough, but it means clumps,
Quanta.
molecules
It's nicer.
of atoms,
Which are partless.
of atoms conglomerated, sak. This is interesting because you get a colloquial usage of chela sak.
Committed and collected.
Yeah, so we have this principle of karma where you can commit it, but whether you collect it or not is a question. And here's a normal usage of the word sak, which means atoms sock together and make a molecule. So it gives you a feeling for what the karma means. Okay? But here's the problem. Chame.
They're partless.
Yeah, they don't have sides. Okay, according to the second school, the atoms don't have sides. They're so small, they don't have a left side and a right side. Now we're going to discuss the problems with that idea. Okay?
Platonic.
All right.
That's all.
Xiaoping has the plane. We want to hear some criticism. Go.
Tang your way. Chi dun de kyang shepa.
Shema tat.
Tape chi dun min de pe.
Wow, nice.
Chi dun go pe rik pe. Du chen chame. Sape rakpa. Chiro ki dun yin pa. Kek kyang.
Excuse me?
Kek.
Cake. Like birthday cake. Cake.
Yeah.
It's just cake, okay.
Birthday cake.
Kek. What did I do wrong?
You made it first karm, which is an unusual mistake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's called overcompensation.
Because English is all second column. Yeah.
Chir chi dun kek.
Yeah.
Tar mi shedo.
That shea was nice. You're doing amazing. How much coffee you had?
Adam.
I can make you like Adam. Okay.
That'll be quite a process.
Tangyur. By the way, my only comment on your pronunciation, when you're reading to an audience, stretch out the instrumentals. Tell away, because it makes it easier for them. Okay, it's
That
a
would be
tradition when you're reading in public that you say Tangyur way, so they know it's an instrumental. Ki, okay, if it has an S, make it long. It helps your reader. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Tangyur way, the
The consequentialists.
good. The higher half of the middle way school. They de chidun.
They believe,
They accept
they accept
outer objects. Kyang. Yeah, and this is a big mistake. It should have been shematak. What's shematak means? What's matak?
Not tied up?
I mean, yeah.
Literally.
Come on. It means I just explained it.
I just tied up.
Probably I matak.
as I just explained.
Yeah.
Just explain. So matak after any verb means just blank. Okay, just explain. We just covered it. It means we just covered it. Shematak.
Oh, okay.
That chidun mindu.
They don't.
What kind of shematak be chidun? Chidun, which is a rakpa made of dual trans.
Atoms.
Okay, dual trans sakbe rakpa.
Clumps of parts.
They don't cha made dual trans. They don't accept sideless atoms. Stuff. They accept outer objects. There do exist coffee cups and orange juice. They exist, but they're not made of that kind of atom.
Not made of piles of partless atoms.
Good. Chidun mindube.
Gross.
So do they have chidun gokpe rikpa? Do they have chidun ngokpe rikpa or not?
Types of stuff.
This rikpa is logic.
Right.
Yeah.
This rikpa.
Logic
Do they-
denies outer
No,
object.
They don't deny.
Good.
Right.
What?
Do they have any form of logic where they deny outer objects?
In a certain way.
Yeah, good. In a certain way they do. Okay? Got it? They probably have a logic that asserts outer objects, that proves outer objects. Yeah, they have both. Okay. What's the logic they have for outer objects that disproves them is the one that disproves that atoms could be sideless.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
So they do have a logic that denies outer objects. But it's a very specific one. And it's outer objects according to the Dodepas. Got it? Okay. What is their logic for denying outer objects? Well, how does it go? Well, they talk about Duten Chame.
Okay.
In general.
They talk
Yeah,
about
the-
Atoms that don't have sides.
collections of partless atoms, gross collections of partless atoms.
Yeah, molecules
Outer.
made of molecules which are clumps of atoms that don't have sides. Left side, right side, top side, bottom side. Okay, it's interesting in quarks. Spin, up, down, top,
Quarks.
bottom. It's interesting. They're using this language. Chirukudun yimba is an outer object. Kek.
They deny it.
Yeah. What's another form of this verb?
Gek.
Yeah, ngeg, ngag.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the past tense. Keg,
Oh, okay.
soft. Second column, soft. Keg. They already refused that. Refused the. Okay. Keg. But, and Utpal is going to translate this last but, and nobody else translated it. And I'll give you a clue. Shepa means take the position.
Oh, okay. They don't generally, they don't deny outer objects.
Good. Yeah. Generally, they do not take the position that says there are no outer objects at all. They just say this kind of outer object we don't accept. Okay, got it? Okay, good. Now we're going to get into a little kind of emptiness. And Sugang has the plane. She's being really careful, so try to find something.
Dodepe, Wumpo, Dang, Wongzin, Wang She, Ni, Yang Jek, Du Nangwa, tar barndu ching de tar nangwan
Te. Not day. It's not in English. D. Did I say that before?
Not once.
Okay.
yugi ne rang re nampa sur de ne sharwe shiden yin barndu do.
Nice. Very good. Nice pronunciation. So he's kind of jumping around. Now he goes to the Dodepas. So he goes back to the Dodepas. Sutras. Ngombo dangon ginki wangshe. The sense awareness of your eye, the awareness of the visible world and the visible world, visible objects, gyangche.
Oh, at a distance.
Yeah, to none. They appear to exist at a distance. Okay, tar, dub. So nawatar dub is a very Madhyamika expression. They do exist the way they look. They do exist the way they look. What's the opposite called?
Ninang.
Yeah, ninang. Dualism, but I like to call it
Ninang.
discrepancy.
Discrepancy.
There's a discrepancy between the way it looks and the way it is. It's not the same. The way it looks and the way it is are not the same. That's very important. Okay, here, Tardu Dub is that, okay? So they believe it looks like things are out there at a distance and they are really that way. Tardu Dub. They do exist that way. Okay, got it? No dualism, no discrepancy. The way they look is the way they is. Okay, got it? They look like they're out there, and they is out there. Got it? Okay. And how does the way they look work? Deta nawade. Okay, very difficult here. What do we mean when we say they are the way they look? What does the way they look mean? Okay, deta nawade. What does the way they look mean? Yuki ngune, you had ngo. Yeah, from the side of the object, yuki ngune. Rangda, you had a nice word for it this morning.
I do?
Yeah. Sending out, you had a replicate of itself. Okay, look, green glass. Look, green glass. It's throwing images to the eye, right? Something has to be going on. I mean, we don't think about it, but it must be throwing them fast, 65%. Look, green cup. Okay, something's going across here. Okay. Yukingune Rangde, a clone of itself. You see, Rangde number, a clone of itself, an image which is the Rangde number, fur to the observer.
Directed.
Yeah, it is sending. It is directing. Close the tongue, right? It is directing, and that's how it's sharwa. So he's glossing nangwa in the second line. You want to know what appearing that way means? It gives this appearance. He's sharwa. Okay, sharwa day. That's what a chidun is. Yeah. That's what an outer object is. You want to know what's an outer object? It's a thing that appears to you by sending little copies of itself to your eyes. Okay? That's whose idea? Second Buddhist school.
Those outer objects do exist.
Yeah, scientist. Scientist. Yeah, close to scientist. Yeah, you warm enough? You want to slow it down?
No, it's fine.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, this is interesting because in the next sentence, he's giving opinions of outer objects, right? Different schools' opinions of what's happening when you see an outer thing, okay? What's this relate to? Your husband. Okay, when you see your husband and he's yelling, where is it coming from? Is he sending images to you like this from him? No, really. The whole purpose of this is to become an arhat. The whole purpose is to stop your negative emotions. by studying what's an outer object. Okay, got it? Okay, now he's going to lump together the Rangyupas and the Sentampas.
Okay.
Which is kind of, I felt like, well, finally you're admitting it. You know, the lower middle way school and the mind-only school, pretty much the same on this question. So finally someone said it. I was like,
Which is pretty weird because one accepts outer objects.
Differences?
What?
Between those two schools?
Excuse me?
Is there any text? You know how we go over differences in Rangyu and Tangyu? Is there?
Yeah. Oh, no, there's no text like that, really. But there are Rangyupas who are called leaning towards the mind only.
Oh, really?
There's a kind of lower middle way guy called leaning towards the mind only guy. Lower middle way guy leaning towards the towards the mind only.
And then the other
Neljar Chupe Uma Rangyupa.
Is there some
None
that are
to
in
articulate.
sutras?
is
So
the
it's
other one
higher.
relevantly.
Higher
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Wait, who's got the plane? Brigitta, Sinam.
Rangyupa
I would call you Miyoa, actually.
Sensampa Ni Ki
Are you listening? Are you correcting?
Shiro Hidun Be
Find something wrong.
De Ni Ki Sur Tongi Yuki Gunzin Wang Shelan
Mun. Mun.
Gunzin Wang Shelan Numpo Rang Chedu Kyang Chedu Nangwa Dharma Dupandunde.
Nice. Okay. He was talking about images flying off the coffee cup towards the observer. Sur, right? He's in the Sur mood. So in the next line, he talks about Surtong.
From their own side.
See,
Yeah, people who believe things are coming this way. That's why, how did this get into DCI? Where is this in DCI?
the pen.
Yeah, in the pen talk, when you say to the audience, is it that way or this way? You know, and they're like, oh, I don't know. I think that way, and they say, oh, that way. Okay. This is where it came from. Everything in DCI came from somewhere. And if you become a great translator, you'll say, oh, Geshe-la took that from here. Okay, so anyway, Rangyupa dan Sensamba, lower middle way and mind only. Niki Lukla.
Those systems.
Yeah, in both systems, Chiroki dun met.
They don't believe no objects.
They don't believe there's a coffee cup out there. Gyangche, especially Gyangche, to a distance, okay? And which is sending little copies of itself. No, that's all wrong, okay? Therefore, they believe, now they split it, Arya and not Arya. If the person didn't see emptiness directly yet, okay, got it? They say, Tsurtong, right?
Yeah.
Sosokewo.
Coming from its side.
Okay, a guy who thinks things are coming this way, non-Arya. It's a word for a non-Arya.
Oh, okay.
In his mind, or her mind, Munzin Wang Sheila,
Sense conscious.
to the awareness of blue, blue appears as though it exists to a distance. But, Madhup.
It's not established.
But that's not the way it is. Now we have a discrepancy. Now we have a ninang. So they translate it as duality. Completely wrong. Completely wrong. Ninang.
Ni.
Yeah, people translate it lazily as dualism. Not. It's a discrepancy between what?
Between
How
houses.
things appear and how they really are.
Yeah, so the way they appear to a non-Arya and the way they really are, not the same. Okay, got it?
Where do you get a butt?
See?
When you said butt.
God gives it to you.
What did I say, but
Nina.
anyway,
You
Yeah.
said butt. Like, so is it the Madrup? Is that
I don't remember what I said, but
you said that?
but they don't exist the way they look. Yeah, Nawatadu Madu. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. They believe
law,
that.
yeah.
They believe that. That's their belief. Then they say, why? Why is it that way? Okay, ready? Chinzam, you got the plane. Find something wrong.
Gyutsen
Nuns normally.
Lunzin Wang She La Numpo Kyang Chekitsudu Nangwe Gone Dei Nampasharwani Tokma Me Tokma Mepane Gompe.
Will she make that mistake? Gom. It's not gom. Here it's a crucial difference. The pronunciation is a crucial difference. Gom.
Gompe Mumpar Jepe Pak
Pakchak.
Gi Wangi Sharwat Samingi Yogi Sur Shokpe Nampa Mayinte
Good.
Yina Rikpeng Nu
No.
Ngope Ngope
No.
Hide.
No. To hurt somebody.
Oh,
No.
I had dyslexia there. I thought
Yeah. Yeah.
NG.
It's not very common. Yeah. It doesn't belong in a logic text.
Okay. Nutsu ni J bar. No.
No, you're fine.
J bar.
Chepar.
Your.
Chepangur. I will explain it later. So you need the prenasal. I will explain it later.
Or as opposed to it is
Chepan.
explained.
Yeah. Not Chepakur. Chepangur. I'll talk about it later. He's like, I'll cover that later. Okay, so what's the question? This is beautiful, this is beautiful, this is beautiful. Please listen. Di Giten Yang. Why is there a discrepancy? Okay? Munjin Wangshe la ngombo gyangche kitsu to nangwe gone, de nampa sharwane. The fact that it appears to us as though outer objects existed to a distance from us, the fact that it appears that way to our awareness of blue, okay? To our awareness of blue, we're going to use that water bottle. It, there does appear that there's some distance between me and the thing, and that it's sending pictures to me. It appears that way. Okay, it does. Where did that come from? Gyutsen. Why? What's the reason? Tokma mepane, for time with no beginning. For time with no beginning. Komba.
We've habituated our mind.
You got used to it.
Got the habit.
For time with no beginning. And that was munja.
That was directly seen.
No, this is expression. We talked about it being out there for countless lifetimes. Now we're used to it. You see? Yeah. Munja is a very mind-only term. It's one of the things laying in the kunshi. And it's all those habits from past lives. Because we talked about it so much. All human languages are defective. All human languages are defective. You, me, saw it, them. We give money for your yoga studio. He's got $2,000 to go. I'll give $1,000 if the mixed nuts give $1,000. Right now.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? They're making a yoga studio. They need a couple thousand more bucks.
And so the rest of us give $50.
I'll give I'll give $1,000. You guys collectively give $1,000.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Okay, Jigme? That's why I checked my bank account yesterday. I had to check my account. Okay? All right. 18 is almost like 108. All right. It's okay. Bachaki Wang. It's that we talked about it for endless lifetimes, so we're used to it. It's over there. Gyangche means over there. Let's make a nice translation. Over there. Yeah, Gyangche. Okay. Gyangche Bachak Shawatsam. Nothing more than that. It's nothing more than past bad habit. Because you cannot say, we gave us money. There's no way to say that in any human language. All human languages are wrong. It's really, we give us money. Okay? For our yoga studio.
General semantics.
Okay. Shawatsam. I knew I could get it in there somehow. Yinki. Yinki, what's this key? At the end of a sentence. Yeah, whenever key, most of the time when key comes at the end, it's a but. But, you key sur shopping number mayente. It's not that. The object is sending you images of itself. this way. It's not that.
If it were that.
Mayente. Why? If it were that way, rikbe nut.
Your
would be hurt.
your awareness is
Your awareness would be
damaged.
hurt. Your understanding of it would be hurt. Yeah.
That's no S.
Awareness?
No means here can be disproved by logic.
This kind of,
really?
Don't say damaged or something, you know.
yeah.
Let's turn the air conditioning
Yeah.
off for a while. It's too cold.
It's on because the window's open, actually.
Okay. I would just turn it warmer for a while.
What's that?
Okay, rikbe nut. Say rikbe nut.
But I think he's saying it would be disproved by logic. Oh, in this case.
Yeah.
Is that it would be hurt instead of by that.
The whole idea that things could be coming this way is illogical.
Okay.
And the way you say it in Tibetan is damaged by clear thinking.
Oh.
Okay, is damaged by clear thinking. Rikpe nut. Okay. It can mean disprove. Disprove. You can prove it's wrong. You can prove. And when are we going to disprove it?
Hopefully.
How about right now?
Unfortunately, not for.
Chepan Gyuro. How you disprove it? Nutsu.
Like
How you disprove it? Let's talk about it later. Okay. Who said that? The author. The author said, I'll talk about that later. Chepan Gyur. That's why you need a prenasal here. Because Chepa Kyur,
Which is disproved later.
we already talked about it. Chepa Kyur. I already told you. Chepan Gyur, I will tell you. Okay. I will talk about it later.
Telling you.
Hey, he promised it, not me. Okay. Who's got the plane? Christina got the plane?
Holy mackerel. Sure.
Okay. What is holy mackerel? Anyway.
It must have been a fish that was very holy. They may have eaten a mahasika.
Jonah?
And holy guacamole.
Holy mole.
Okay, here she goes. Pay attention.
Wang she la ngumpo nang wei tse ngumpo te nang she wei shepe dak ni ningi shiro ki dun min la. Or is that it la?
La.
La. Te rang zin shepe dak ni yin kyang. No, dak ni yin kyang shepa min te. She dun make kyang. She dun make kyang sutra driso yudo.
Yeah, and this is a very profound statement about the mind only, and you will not see it in many books, okay? Like, he had a special understanding of the mind only, okay? Muntin Wang She La.
Consciousness that holds blue.
Yeah, let's just say my awareness of blue, okay? When blue appears to my awareness of blue, when I'm looking at that, and the blue appears to my awareness of blue, okay? That blue is actually an entity. Dagni here means entity, which is made of mind. Inner, which is inner, okay? Which is made of consciousness. The blue that appears to my awareness of blue is part of the awareness, okay? In this school, mind only school, okay? It's not an chi dun, it's a nang she. It's an inner state of awareness. It's a part of my mind. It's not an outer object, okay? Inner part of my mind, yeah, inside, not out. The nang here is as opposed to chi dun. It's not chi, it's nang, okay? Dagni. This Dagni can mean three things, okay? Number one, Dagni Chimbo. Mahatma, great person. This doesn't mean it here. Secondly, it can emphasize a combination of parts, okay? Like okay? Or it can just mean an entity. And here it's an entity. So three meanings of Dagni, okay? It is an entity which is inner and made of mind, okay? Chiruki dun minla, but it's not an outer object, okay? Minla, but may I add, who's talking? Tony Lama. De Rang Zin Shepe Dangni Yin Kyang, although it is an entity which consists of the mind which is holding it, it's not mental.
What?
It's not awareness.
Okay. Wow. Oh, because it's not knowing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the mind, but it doesn't know.
So mind only.
He draws this distinction. Almost nobody does.
Doesn't make a decision.
Okay? Therefore, although it's not an outer object, there do exist things you see, things you hear, things you smell, things you touch. They do exist. Don't go telling me they don't exist. Okay? Then he goes off on it. He's upset. It's a pet philosophical peeve with him. Okay? Don't go saying there's no thing to see.
Right.
Don't go saying there's nothing to hear. That's also not true. Even in this school.
Right.
Whose school?
Mind.
Excuse me.
Lower middle way and mind.
Yeah, good. Okay. He's promised he was going to talk about both.
And he's lumping them together.
Yeah, he's lumping them together on this topic.
And he's probably going to split them.
I don't know. Let's see. Go. This is exciting. How much time we got? Usually when we're having fun, it's time to
30
stop.
seconds or something?
2
minutes.
No. Is it 8:30 or 8:45?
8:45.
We're doing.
Really?
8:45? Oh, cool.
Take your time.
Yeah, we are, but it's not.
Jigme has the plane.
Yeah, we have time.
Come on, criticize her. Find something wrong.
Sundi, ne, ka, wa, yin,
Ka.
te,
Kawa.
ka, wa,
Yeah.
yin, te.
Te. Oh, you're trying to do that. Now everybody can say I was trying to do that.
I did on purpose.
Lung zin pe, ke pa, mang he, kyang sen sam pe, luk, la su, tra so, rang zin she pe, dak ni, yin pe, chu, she pa yin she, de la,
Good.
kachik nin,
Dipe. It's a word.
kachik
Dipe.
dipe, luk, la su, tra so, ke mi len, she se wa, chung mo.
Yeah, now this is it's a beautiful point that you won't see almost ever. Okay, so record it in your brain. Okay, tsundi nge kawa yente. This is a difficult thing to figure out. Nge here is a verb, not. It doesn't mean fixed, like le ngepa or mangepa, fixed karma, non-fixed karma. Here it's a verb, right? It's difficult to perceive this. It's difficult to understand this topic.
It's necessary.
Okay, how this works, sul di. How this works that things to hear, things to see, things to smell do exist, but they are part of the consciousness, but they are not made of consciousness.
That's a hard.
Because they don't see, they don't think. Okay, got it?
So nge is understand.
Yeah, it means perceive, percepto. You know,
So
to,
it's just a rare way of using it.
yeah, it's probably 5% of cases as a verb. This is a difficult thing to grasp. It means grasp. It's a difficult thing to grasp.
To grasp.
And ngun, in the past, now he's going to criticize, sloppy thinkers of the past. In the past, there were kepa.
Wise beings.
Here it doesn't mean wise because he's going to criticize them. So scholar.
Scholars.
There were thinkers. You can say thinkers. They're just bad thinkers. Okay? There were thinkers who held to this system,
Many of them.
who followed this system. This Zen means they followed the system of the Namrikpas.
That's
Yeah. Mentalists.
Right.
She translated mentalist, I think.
I don't know.
We had a problem with
It's a synonym for mind-only school.
yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy in Britain or something.
It does.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It has other meanings.
How many of those scholars? Many of them, they believed that things to see, things to hear, etc., consisted of Shepa.
Of mind.
They believed, they said, quote, Shepayin.
They were
They are.
They're knowing.
Yeah.
thinking.
Which never forget that when you say something is mind, it means it knows things.
Yeah, right.
It has thoughts. It has feelings. It has awarenesses, okay?
Awareness is right.
So it's tricky if you say it's mind or it's not mind. Don't think that way. Think, does it see the world or not? Does it feel the world or not? Okay? Does the coffee cup feel the world? Even in the mind-only school.
No.
No. Got it? So it's a shepe dangi, but it's not shepa.
Right.
It's a mental entity, but it's not aware. Okay, got it?
Yeah. So they make like a vision that.
Yeah, he's making a distinction.
Yeah.
They still are stop,
Yeah.
and they're not thinking, but they're part of your mind.
'Cause they're part of
Got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're mental, but they're not mind. How's that?
He didn't say stuff.
Now he didn't say stuff. But many of them said things to hear, things to taste, things to see, our mind, our mental, our awareness. They went that far. Why? Because, now I'm going backwards, okay? Your sentence is hard. I'm going to say it again. Those many thinkers who called themselves mind-only school, okay, who followed the mind-only school, many of them, now I'm skipping to the end of this, in the middle, many of them believed that Sukja Tiro Rekja, things that you can see, smell, taste, that they were aware. Awareness. Okay? Shepa. Why? Go backwards. Why? Because they were mental entities. Okay? Of the consciousness that was holding them. Okay? They were part of the consciousness that was holding them. My awareness, the blue is part of my awareness of blue. Therefore, the blue is thinking. Got it? They couldn't divide between these two. Cool? Cool.
And then others.
Oh, and by the way, we have to cover this phrase here.
Oh.
They believed that that's what the mind-only system thought.
Oh.
Lukla, they said, according to the mind-only school, the things that my awareness of blue hold, which is blue, because they are a part of my mind, they are aware. Okay? Which means there is no physical stuff.
Right.
Got it? You can't be Shepa and Sukha at the same time. Therefore, there is no physical stuff. Okay? Got it? Some people went worse.
Oh, no.
Okay? And Deepa is a very cute, idiomatic Tibetan thing that means this system. Luk Di, you can say Lung Di, or you can say Ndipe Luk. These guys' system. These guys' system, okay? These guys' system,
But
they don't even agree that there exist things to hear, or things to taste, or things to see. Sukja Tiro Rekja met. Okay? Came in.
Right.
Some of those, the worst ones among those guys, said, therefore, because it's aware, there is nothing to taste, there is nothing to see at all.
Chody
That's
Lama
all
was
the
saying
hard
that that's
sutras
what they.
Yeah, he said there's bad mind-only thinkers running around.
Yeah.
Okay? And among them, there's the worser mind-only thinkers. Okay, got it? Whew. Now, he promised us, did he? To Natsu. How do we disprove these ideas?
Right.
He said Chepang Gyur.
We'll explain it a little bit later.
Here's the later.
All right.
Okay, so he was honest. Sometimes the Tibetan authors promise you an explanation, then they don't give it.
Really?
They forget,
Like it's happening.
just like somebody else. Okay.
They didn't have Microsoft Word pasted in.
Who hasn't done? Vimala, you want to try? No. You're driving the plane. Utpala's pronouncing.
Done.
It's like Greek.
She.
Yay.
Done.
Dun.
Dun.
She's making mistakes on purpose, I think.
We hope, yeah.
Chidun. Go.
Goksu.
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 Ngo.
Goksu. Larikpa. Mang yang. So. Nga. Shi. Bridget.
Jenna. Jenna, good. Nice mistakes you're making.
Wow, that's a change. Shifted on that one a lot.
Chiden Goksu.
The way we
Yeah.
deny outer
Good.
objects.
Now, as for the outer objects, which I promised to cover, it's implied in the syntax, okay, which I promised to cover. Rigpa Mambo.
There's a lot of logic.
Yeah, I mean, there's 1,000 different proofs you could give. But, Yang, let's do some soul.
The main,
Main.
some main.
Yeah, the most important ones. Gashik means a couple. Let's do a couple. And this is the Ju in Munjuki Bakcha.
Express.
Yeah, I'll just talk about a few. So here, Ju means let's talk about a few.
Yeah.
I'll talk about a few, okay?
And the na there?
If I were to give you a few, tapatasanggiripa, okay?
Something like
Rhetorical,
It goes something like this.
you know.
Right. I'm about to.
If you ask me to give a few, well, hey, I will. Okay, who's got the plane? Gibson's got the plane. Okay, challenge him.
Do de pe
A license to kill.
pe ndu pa tar fi
Shit.
chi dun me de
Te.
de
Hey,
du tren cha me sak pe sak pe rapa me pe che
good, maybe.
me pe che.
Dodepe dupatar, in the way that the sutras believe, chidan, outer object, me. Te, why? Because there doesn't even exist molecules
they don't have.
which are conglomerations
Don't have
Of-
sides.
Of sideless
of atoms that don't have sides.
And that's
clumps of sideless conglomerations.
Oh,
Yeah, now, interesting question. Who's the Shenlok here?
Mind only and Rangyu?
This could be anybody's criticism of the Dodepas.
no, it's
Have you
the
gone through
Telnger.
Yeah, we're going back to where the Prasangika were going to disprove outer objects. What was their Chidin Gope Ripa?
That there is outer objects.
Gope Ripa.
That's not a
How you look at
What's the logic that the Prasangika uses to deny outer objects? Okay? Right? They accept outer objects, but they also deny certain kinds of outer objects. Okay, got it?
like heartless ones.
Prasangika accept outer objects. Well, do they accept outer objects as the sutras do?
No,
No.
they don't accept
Therefore, they have logic which denies outer objects.
Certain
Right,
kinds
but
of-
only certain people's outer objects. Got it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
5 minutes.
There's no such thing as these molecules. Who's talking?
Telling your
A higher middle way school guy is talking. Hey, there is no why? Why? Do chen cha me me.
There's no
parts
parts.
are still chance.
Atoms.
I like without sides.
Sides.
Anyway, there's no such thing as the atom without sides. You can say partless. It's okay.
I mean, side kind of gives away the punch.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Why? Dul yina cha che yinga.
Because there'd be no way to tell where one
No.
ends.
No, because an atom,
Because it's
because if it was an
necessary.
atom, then it needs to have a side.
Beautiful.
Right.
If something's an atom, it's gotta have parts. Come on. It's not that atoms don't have parts. By the way, the word atom
Indivisible.
means no parts in English, okay? The root is tam in Sanskrit, tam, which means to separate.
Yeah.
What was the classic example?
Temple.
A temple is separated from the town, so it's called temple.
Temple.
Atom means indivisible. Cool?
Anatomy.
Q.
Yeah,
What's japchae?
has sides, like sakche.
Sakche.
We had sakche countless times, right? It has sides.
Right. It can't not have.
Why?
It has sides.
Good point.
Why if something is an atom, does it have to have sides?
Now we're talking.
That's
why you can't.
It has to have a side.
Yeah, that's why you can't. Say
Why do things have to have parts?
Yeah.
Because they have to have sides.
Yeah, right.
Direction.
Yeah.
So he's right. Things have to have parts because they have to have sides. Why? And I want to draw your attention to this idiom. Okay, say kosan-nun. Kosan-nun. In the study of physicality, this is an idiom. Okay, kosan-nun means takes up space.
Takes up space.
Okay. Kosa. In modern Tibetan, kosa means a government position. A seat in the government, you see. Because they take up space. Nun means to press, right? We had pressed down on the head, the
So
demons.
otherwise this meant
If
to
you stick your head up, the demons will. Well, we had to suppress some mental affliction. That was in Nimba.
right?
Yeah. So here it means to take up your place, to take up space.
Good.
Okay, kosan-nun. If something's an atom, it must occupy its space. Kosan-nun, occupy space. It must take up some space. Okay. If you take up space, you must have sides. Left side, left shoulder, right shoulder. If you take up a seat in this room, you gotta have a left side and a right side.
That's nice.
Okay, you can't. Left shoulder cannot be the right shoulder. That's what the Who says.
We do.
Don't they have to
It's a
cross up?
necessary consequence of the sutrist view. It's a necessary wrong idea. If things don't have parts, if there is such a thing as an tum, then the left shoulder must be the right shoulder,
Right.
and you're thinner than Xiaoping. you're this wide. Okay, got it? Are we out of time?
We have 1 minute.
Okay.
20.
1 minute.
Phil's got the plane. Utpala's reading.
Chame goksu oktu che par duro. Chame goksu oktu che par duro.
What's Chepangyur?
Explain that.
Yeah, in the middle of his later explanation, he says, I'll explain this other part later.
Right.
Okay, what?
That method of
Why?
proving partless.
Yeah, why things can't be partless. Why things can't have no parts. I'll talk more about it later.
So the why just understood?
How? Sul means how.
Oh, so
Yeah, don't always think you have to say way or method. It just means how. How we deny this, I'll talk about it later.
thank you.
Okay. Since we have a minute, let's use it.
Please.
Please go ahead.
Shenyang,
Yeah.
Chiro Dunmei De, Ngunzin, Wangpoi, Ngunsum La Ngunpo, Gyang Chedu, Nangwa, Dharma, Dupe,
Matrup.
Drup,
Matrup.
Madrupe,
Good. It's not drup. Drup means to prove. Trup means it's not that way. Okay. Now I draw your attention back to here. This word gashik.
Some
A couple
of the
Somewhat.
main.
ways, the main ways of disproving
Yeah.
outer.
So now he's on to a second one.
logic.
So he didn't lie to us. He promised us a couple of proofs. Here's the second one. How many he's going to give us, I don't know. Shenyang, moreover, Churukandun Mete.
there are no
It is the case that there are no outer objects, okay? Why? To the direct perception of blue, to my direct awareness of blue, it's true that the blue seems to be out there, but it doesn't exist the way it looks. This is the way we express the, what do you call it? discrepancy.
Oh, right, yeah, ni na.
Nawa tadu madu. Say nawa. Tadu. Madu. Nawa. Tadu. Madu. It ain't the way it looks. It ain't the way it looks. Trup means ain't. Madu means ain't. Nawatar means the way it looks. It's not the way it looks. Okay, I agree it looks that way. Why?
Because it appears that way.
Toma mepa number jupit one key.
Because we've seen it since the beginning of this time.
Yeah, for countless lifetimes, you've talked about it that way.
Yeah.
And that put a seed in your mind, in your kunchi. It's one of the things that was hanging out in the kunchi. Okay? Foundation consciousness. Okay, well, we're starting our second argument, okay? Stopped here. What's today?
Today's the 22nd.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Sashi.
Puki Jershin Metotam Rira Binshin Inde Kampadi Sangye Shindu Mite Oargi Rokunanda Shima Chupasho Hiram Guru Ranamana Kamya Dayami Ikeo Kun Sanam Yeshe Tozoshin Sanam Yeshe Lechuwe Abakuni Topasho.
Thank you.
Santanantara Siddhi.
Proof of other minds.
Proof of other people. Yeah, proof that other people exist, okay? So there's this classic argument, right? Geshe-la, if everything's coming from seeds in my mind, then all the people around me are coming from seeds in my mind, and I'm living in my mind. And I'm super lonely, because I'm the only person in the universe. And everyone's running around in my mind. How do we address this question?
They come from us as outside.
Say it loud.
They come from us as outside people.
Okay, got it? Your seeds are so good, they make separate people who can think different from you. And you can marry them, and you can be friends, and you can be enemies, and they can hit you in their car, and you will die. Okay? You made them, but you made them as separate people. It's kind of like this. Okay? Yeah, it's true that these are part of your mind, but they're not thinking. Okay, got it? They're separate things. Okay, got it? Okay.
Guys, if you go outside of this room, please walk
Be quiet during this break.
They're meditating downstairs, so try to walk quietly, indoors quietly.
All of them quietly?
Yeah.
Save your number twos for next break.
Well, as long as those are quiet.
They're not.
I might come in a few minutes later today and talk to the office depot and try to work that out.
Oh yeah, okay, good. It's always good to help you.
Yeah.
For, in case you're looking for a gin doctor.
Yeah, I got it. And I'll kind of hassle you more one day earlier next time.
Oh yeah, well, home money bit me.
Yeah. And I think we'll buy some equipment for those just in case scenarios.
I was going to try and talk to you.
Go.
Oh, I have another question. We're trying to work out where to send these things, and
Send what things?
the shipment from India, from Bungie.
Oh right. I prefer somehow they send it to you. But they can send it to this building.
That's what I just proposed.
That's
Now,
fine.
Should I tell them that they have to have someone sign for it?
Yeah.